Hello. I don't know if you can hear me in the chat. Anybody hear me? Drop something in the chat if you can hear me. Nice one, Fish. So we're having a few issues here. We were trying to make the stream work upstairs and it wasn't. So we've had to run everything downstairs and we're now plugging it all in. So there might be a little 2-minute delay before we start making any music.
2 minutes?
5-minute delay
really
before we start making any music. But hello, S. Shay. I'm glad you're here. And everyone else, Michael Cooper, Emily, and Fish. How we doing? So yeah, we are. We are going to be giving away some merch as well. So for questions or comments or things like that, good interaction throughout will be fine. You know, I can see this. We'll be picking out any particularly good ones. And we'll get your details from you and send you some cool stuff, groovy things. How are you guys doing? Yes, thank you, Rebecca, for asking how we are. We are doing very well. We just had a lovely dinner, and we are pumped, raring and ready to go to play some music for you and answer any questions. So yeah, how are you doing?
So Henry, why don't you ask some questions like that?
I've every question that's come up so far I've answered. So far it's just been, how are you guys?
How many prizes have you given away?
I haven't given away any prizes yet.
Right, give away
Oh,
a prize.
hold on. Give away something.
Okay, Twitch streamer. And I was wondering, are you allowed to listen to our music on the streams?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that. Yeah, I don't know what that means. But
So like a Twitch streamer listening to our music while they stream.
I don't know the rules.
I don't know the rules either. But S. Shay, great question, and you get a piece of merch. So if you're on Instagram or whatever, drop us a DM and we'll get something out to you.
Can you hear that?
Can you hear any guitar? Thumbs up in the chat if you can hear any guitar. Yes. And bass? Can you hear bass? Yes. Fantastic.
All right.
Do a couple questions first. Looking forward to see. Yeah, we're looking forward to the London show. Big time. Big time.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. Sorry, everyone. It got cancelled before I got COVID. I'm fine, but the show got cancelled.
We've done a whole week's rehearsal as well for that.
Yeah, we had. Right. What do you guys think?
You had a nice time.
Yeah. Well, we've just released an EP, haven't we?
Can you put Tom in the chat if you can hear Tom speaking? Don't fuck that.
Can you hear me speaking? This guy. Can you hear this guy speaking? Hello. No, is it too quiet? Should I speak up?
Yeah, speak up a little. I mean, I'm getting a lot of Toms in the chat, so.
Hello. Yeah, we've gathered you all here today. We just released an EP called Star, and we wanted to do a little live party thing. We're going to play a couple of songs from it, and then have a chat to you guys, answer some questions, and Henry's going to give away loads of free merch.
Tons of merch, guys. Just keep spamming that chat, and I'll pick you out and give away.
Literally the clothes off his back as well. So
yeah.
Anyone fancies a navy t-shirt? Or
Navy t-shirt.
jeans,
Doesn't have anything to do with Amber Run on it.
I would suggest the socks are a no-go, but you be you.
Collector's item.
But yeah, so we're going to play a couple of songs.
Is this the start of something out of the dark, born out of nothing? Oh, what a rush! I didn't see it coming. Is this the start of something? Guns were high, deep in the city, kept awake by a siren symphony. We're addicted, disenchanted. Is this living water here? The late night is when the streets come alive, when our work is done and we just survive, when the last breath of air leaves us. Oh baby, it's just begun, because this is the start of something out of the dark, born out of nothing. Oh, what a rush! I didn't see it coming. Is this the start of something? As advertised on the billboard at the junction in concert hall, we're afflicted but incandescent with the moment, with the present. The late night is when the machine comes alive, the engines burn, the lights burn bright. Oh yeah, when the sun goes down, that's when the alarm will sound, because this is the start of something out of the dark, born out of nothing. Oh, rush, I didn't see it coming. Is this the start of something? I'm not looking at light, I'm but wasting time. I'm out of touch and I don't believe that I'm one of a kind. Boiling over, catching fire, out of nothing, the start of something. I'm out of luck, I'm out of light, I'm but wasting time. I'm out of touch and I don't believe that I'm one of a kind. I'm boiling over, catching fire, out of nothing, the start of something. Is this the start of something out of the dark, born out of nothing? Oh, what a rush, I didn't see it coming. Is this the start of something? Is this the start? Is this the start? Is this the start? Is this the start? Reverb forever.
Yeah, leave it underpinning everything. So let us know what you guys think. Give us a rating out of 10.
Yeah.
No, none of that.
Rate each of us out of 10 for our performances. I mean,
How are the comments, Henry? Any insightful questions?
you guys were out playing American football when I met you. Cool. Where was Ryan? Where was that? I could tell you what. It could have been Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
We did throw a lot of football that day.
I really have my arm out there.
Yeah, aching for days afterwards.
Do you reckon it was the geezer that gave us the hats? He was a lovely guy.
He was.
Didn't give me a hat.
Utes. I've still got my Utes hat.
He didn't give me a hat.
Did he not?
Really?
He told me that he doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Many people do.
Not many people did. I work in branding and marketing. Cool. Love that page. Been a fan of you since I heard you on Passport Approved about a decade ago. What is Passport Approved?
It might have been a show we did way back when, similar to kind of, I don't know, like a live streamed thing, maybe. Are there any merch-worthy comments there, Henry?
I tell you what, there's a love story for the ages here.
Oh, this sounds like there's some merch coming.
My partner and I actually hooked up because of the connection we had with your music, and then a heart emoji. That's from Michael Cooper, and then underneath that, Leia, I think is Leia, said, "Hey to my babe, Michael Cooper. I love you."
Lovely.
Right underneath it as well. Comments.
Get those guys to send us a
so
message on Instagram.
if you message us on Instagram, just DM us.
Henry will
and
give you the shirt off his back.
yes, you can have either some Amber Run merch or my dirty socks, whichever you prefer. You're doing God's work. Thank you very much. Thank you, Paige. What else have we got? Whoa! Whole new dump of text. So, oh shit! Lots actually.
Careful with the cursing.
Sorry, everybody.
You're live.
Gutter mouth.
Are there any questions that people have asked or want to ask? That's what we're here.
What's the best song to play live? Yeah, guys, keep those questions coming. What's the best song to play live, guys? Joe?
What's the best song to play live? I really like playing What Could Be As Lonely As Love.
Incorrect. Oasis Wonderwall.
Wook Bilal is up there for me.
Yeah, Wook Bilal.
I am a big fan of playing No Answers as well.
Yeah, no, it's not fun.
Like giving it one towards the end of the set.
Really like playing I Found as well, because you just see some people really reacting to it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That's spooky. She's looking right down the lens.
Really?
Yeah, look.
Wait, if you put your head in front of her and move again, she'll move.
she got closer. What's the inspiration for the song Ride?
Yeah, Ride is about someone that we love dearly going through a really difficult moment, and it's just all about letting them know that you're there for them, and that all you really want to do, you have no expectations of them, you just want to walk beside them, you want to be around them, and to let them know that it might not be all right, but they're not by themselves moving through it.
Yeah, that was from Skylark.
Thank you for the question, Skylark.
Yeah, thank you for the question, Skylark. We have somewhat Gem studying for a Norwegian exam next week.
Good luck to you.
Good luck.
Hey,
study hard and do your best. And
if you ace it, you can have Henry's t-shirt. You have to tell us how you do.
Yeah, let us know how you do. With the official certificate, obviously, because we can't just take your word for it. And you can have this t-shirt, this exact one. I actually quite like this t-shirt. I'm not sure I want to give it over. Lots of 10s here.
That's nice.
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, but 10 out of 10 for who?
It says Henry next to all of them.
No.
Yeah, it does.
I can't read from it. Do people want to give us a shout if they're coming to the next couple of shows? So we've got a couple of shows coming up this week. We're playing in Leamington Spa on Tuesday, and we're playing our long-awaited show at the Union Shop in London. So give us a shout in the comments if you're coming to those, and we can expect to see you. Yes, we actually, Tom, have already had quite a few people saying they're coming. We had someone, the Keith 95, said that they're coming from Coventry, which isn't far from Leamington, to the London show. So make sure you come and say hi to us after the show. Sure. And I hope you enjoy the show. Union Chapel's a great venue, and we're very excited to play it. Any more questions or anything? Any chance of a US tour? Yes. It's quite difficult to tour at the moment because of something that's going on in the world, not with us. So when we can, we will, because we absolutely love it over there. Go Utes. What inspired the song Island, Tom? Rock. Fun. Yeah, fun. Yeah, I guess it's a sort of it's like an ode to, you can really be basic and call it a love song in a way, but it's just like an ode to someone we used to know. Yeah, it's about missing someone, I guess, and a relationship that falls apart.
We've got a merch winner here.
Oh, merch winner.
William Coleman, favourite football team. So we'll do association football first, and then we'll do American football. So for me, it's Chelsea and the Chiefs, and I'm a big fan of both.
Yeah, I'm a Liverpool fan and a Saints fan.
I am a Chelsea fan too, and a big Rams fan.
Yes, indeed.
I don't think anyone wanted to know that American football thing, that there was that.
Well, I guess in relation to
The football
us.
throwing.
Yeah, football throwing. So William, message us on Instagram and you get some squeaky clean merch. Oh God, there's another dump. I'm not on this. I'm not very good at this. We are playing another song for you guys. So if you want more music, stay tuned.
And then afterwards, Joe and I are going to leave the room, and Henry's going to take requests.
Yeah. I'll be on for the next 2 hours taking requests.
Does a beautiful Elton John.
Yeah. What was the inspiration?
I love that. Taking requests.
What's the favourite
watch
song you enjoy playing together? No answers is a pretty good one. Everyone can get into it, and it's just a lot of fun to play. Island is another Island, Stranger, Dark Bloom.
I used to love
No
playing
answers.
See You Soon as well.
Yeah, see you soon.
We
Is it?
jammed that through
Yeah.
today, and I was
Yeah.
If there are
missed that one so much.
If there are any songs that we haven't played live in a while, let us know in the comments if you'd like to see them back.
Yes.
And it might not change anything, but it'll be interesting to know.
It
Yes.
certainly would.
Indeed. Will you play Spark at Union Chapel? I'm afraid not. No.
Or will we?
Or will we?
You'll have to come to find out.
My friend told me she was moving when your song Wastelands played. I'm not going to lie, it made it very cinematic and sad. That is sad. It's a good song. I like that one. Plans for a European tour this year.
Yeah, there's some plans, but it's an interesting time to be touring.
Yes.
And I'm not saying we have loads of new music ready for you, but we definitely have some. And I think that we're gonna release some tunes, and we're gonna hold out for a hot minute. So there are no dates actually penciled in at the moment, but we know that we'll be coming out to see you, and it will always be sooner than you think it is.
We do have a show at Paradiso
Oh
in
yeah.
Amsterdam, but it's also sadly been delayed for
Years.
a long time because of the pandemic. So that is, I think it's the 17th of September. It's certainly in September, and there are still some tickets available for that if anyone fancies seeing us in Europe. That's
Yes.
happening.
That is definitely happening.
Yeah. And UK or anyone else based around the world, that little flight to Amsterdam is a beautiful city.
The date on that is
It's the 17th of September.
17th of September. Tom is correct.
What did I tell you?
It's the 17th of September. What else? Come to Union Chapel, perfect. Come say hi. What's your favourite song from Act 1 or Act 2? Tell you what, Carl, that is a great question. And you just earned yourself some merch. DM us and you can get some squeaky clean merch.
Or
My favourite song from the two EPs is probably I'm Tired. Really like that one. Or Half Alive. I'm a big fan of Half Alive.
I like Ride, or I Hope It's Not Like This Forever, or I Miss You. They're my favourites.
I think
And I really like 52 Blue as well.
well, yeah, you just can name all the songs and then
Yeah.
no one gets offended. I think
Yeah.
I have to say I'm Tired as well. I just think it was had a lot of fun making that song. It came out fun.
It did come out fun, didn't it?
Shall we play another song? Guys,
Guys, Do people want songs or questions?
Well, we could let some stuff accumulate for a while.
There's a lot here, man. There's a lot here.
We ain't getting through that. People are there.
Some.
A few.
Right. Yeah, we'll do another song.
This is a song that has just hit the public. That would be services. It's called I Hope It's Not This Forever. Huh?
Satilo.
Yeah, it's got a long song title, but it's not that easy to write down.
Nice one, thanks.
And I can be the only one satisfied and wanting more. Serving drinks for no money, wide of heart tragedy. Friday night creeping, that's when life is through. From that day on, I feel like I did at 18. Honey, I'm pretty, oh God. Practically perfect, your flow. And to figure it out, you're a stranger. I hope it's not like this forever. And I can't be the only one that's satisfied and wanting more. Playing understudy in my own dark comedy. That is why when I saw you, couldn't help but start to play through. Dancing in the kitchen, drunk with that rendition. Honey, you're pretty, oh God. You're practically perfect, your flow. And to figure out now you're a stranger. I hope it's not like this forever. You're practically perfect, your flowers. And to figure out now you're a stranger. I hope it's not like this forever. I hope it's not like this forever. Kick it.
So as usual, guys, when we finish a song, if you're new to the stream, we ask you to rate each of our individual performances out of 10.
Yeah.
Just pop an H, a J, or a T, and then a number from 1 to 10, and we'll get back to you.
You can rate higher than a 10.
Don't though.
Don't know. Right.
Any more questions? Are there any more
Lots
questions?
of requests for Heaven in the set.
Okay.
Um,
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's long. I would suggest we've all long since forgotten that.
Oh yeah.
But it's been out there for a while. It's interesting to know that people want it back.
It was one that I always enjoyed playing. Lots of requests for "I Found," "Amen."
Never heard of it.
Amen. Yeah.
And-
those things are in our set list. So. Oh,
If-
these are requests for Henry to play after we.
Yeah. Someone did actually ask for Freebird, which I quite like,
Yeah.
but he'd already won some match.
Oh, you got a
Um,
favourite in here, don't you?
yeah, indeed. It's just the same guy getting this merch every time.
You get 5
Um,
t-shirts. 5 t-shirts equals a hoodie.
Do we ever get tired of playing "I Found"? That's a good question, and it's actually from Kyle again.
Last question.
He does love question, and they're all
That's
great
right.
as well.
Personally, for me, no.
Yeah.
Because you can just see people just really reacting to it, and it's obviously been it's been a moment in their lives, and they've been able to see some of themselves in it, and that is, without wanting to be too much about it, really humbling and really beautiful to be able to be to be a snapshot in someone else's life. Is an honor. So no, I don't ever. I'm not that bothered ever about playing it. I think it's also a really lovely song. I can't say that for every single song personally that I've ever written, but I really like that one. So
Yeah, you don't get bored of it. I mean, when people are responding to your music, like you're not going to get like annoyed with that, are you? So no is the answer. We don't get bored of it. Right. What was the inspiration behind your band name and the lion logo?
Lions are cool.
yeah,
Lions are cool.
badass. You know what? With the band name, it feels like so long ago that like the meaning of why is almost irrelevant because of how much we've done since and the meaning that it's got for now. So it came about in a really just
It's pretty boring.
uninspirational way.
Yeah.
So yeah, not that I'm not going to tell you, but it's just more like
He's not going to tell you.
it's just cooler that it means something now because it didn't really mean anything then.
Here's a good question. Are you going to address the questions from the Facebook fan group? Now, that's actually a fair point.
That's
because
great. We should do that.
We should do that.
I won't lie to you, we were pretty stressed bringing all this stuff down, so if we've forgotten something,
Yeah.
promise to do.
Tell you what,
Thing. Like, subscribe, and comment.
like, share, subscribe.
We're going to check out that Facebook group now because I think being completely transparent with you guys, we didn't know there was anything to look at in the Facebook group.
In fairness, I did know, and I forgot.
I didn't know.
Really
But
sorry.
no, not that word, Henry.
So we'll check it now.
We're looking at it now. Would you guys listen to a podcast that we host?
If yes, put podcast in the chat just so we can count how many people would listen to us. One thing I would say is that there aren't enough white male podcasters in the world. I think there's a real niche for us. So yeah,
I'm seeing a lot of podcasts even from this far away. Does anyone have an issue with the fact I'm wearing shorts?
and we can see right up it.
No.
It's a hot day.
It was a warm day, and I
Hot
just
day
kind of
for a hot
forgot.
boy.
I didn't think the lower half would be
Gorgeous boys.
Okay, so there are 2 questions in the on the Facebook chat.
cool.
What was the inspiration for the song "Half Alive"?
Henry, take it away.
"Half Alive" was inspired by someone who's very, very dear to us, who was struggling with addiction and feeling. There's lots of podcasts on here, by the way. Feeling
True crime.
we're trying to get into their head with it, and because addiction's terrible, and obviously you can't help yourself if you're addicted to something. So trying to sympathise with them, and yeah, I love that song, and I love the message, and I love the music. So I'm pretty happy with that one.
Just as a brief aside, I'm going to give 3 options for podcasts, what we should be talking about. I think, Henry, you'd be quite good at true crime.
No.
Yeah, there's not enough of those either. Sports.
I was thinking more general.
Just like pick a topic.
Yeah. No, that's going to be so boring.
I'm not.
I think we have some chemistry.
Yeah, but I mean,
We should start it.
what? You can't start a podcast just because you have friends.
friends.
Merely colleagues.
There is another question in the Facebook group. When are you playing Charleston, South Carolina? Rod Bungie, that's a very good question. I don't know. I don't know. I would love to. I've never been. I think it would be fun, but there is no guarantee that we could or will. But if we can, we will.
And because
that's a promise from me.
because we could, we should.
We may.
What's been your favourite music video? Gemma Coupland, congratulations! You've just won yourself some brand spanking new merch. So yeah, DM us and we will DM us and we'll get you something sent over. What's been your favourite music video? Me personally, it's Stranger.
Yeah.
I think we recorded it in this like bath thing, the filming bath that they use for films and TV and stuff. And there's a great little bit about it because me, Tom, and Will were sort of just flopping in and like jumping in and things. It was quite fun. And Joe had to do his bit, and he had to sing the song while he was on like an ironing board, and they were slowly dropping him into the water, and the water was he had to keep his eyes open, covering his eyes and filling up his nose and mouth while he was singing. And if that wasn't bad enough, they were pouring water over his face with like a watering can at the same time.
I got waterboarded my arse.
He legitimately got waterboarded, and the best thing about it is that pretty much none of that footage was used. So that for me is a historic music video.
Absolutely not. That is a cool looking video, but I hated every second of that. It still have an ear infection from it.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't seen the video, watch, subscribe, like,
Share.
share, and it's on this very YouTube channel that we run. You can see that music video more than once.
I still really like the chemistry of the No Answers shoot we did with.
That was great.
Yeah, that was really, really good.
And there's like such an intensity to it, but I can't help but laugh every single time because we did it all in one take. And
it was freezing. That room was freezing cold. My God. Glyn hid himself in his drum shells, didn't he?
Yeah, to
keep warm.
But that we did a few single takes, and it was getting better and better. And then we were giving ourselves one more for luck, basically. And that is the take you see. It's one shot, and then at the end, the camera operator tripped. I think knocked off you or something. I don't know what it was, tripped over.
Yeah.
And you see the camera kind of go all funny, and it just is kind of at essentially the end, like post peak of the song, and it just kind of worked perfectly. We watched it back on the monitors, and it was just.
I also tripped over my mic stand and then didn't get the mic out properly, so I look a little bit like an don't really know what I'm doing,
That's
which is
the
good.
friends.
My
It's honest.
synthesizer isn't plugged in, so
Yeah, none of
Looks
those
like
are
normal
fun.
shows.
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
aren't
yeah, exactly, just like live. Got a question here: scone or scone? For me, it's scone.
I think it's gone.
they? Yeah, I think it's gone.
Settled.
My nah, it's not very interesting.
Hey.
Tap out.
Uh,
Tap out in a while, is what I'm trying to say.
Cool. It is a classic Casio watch I'm wearing. Nice one. It was like £8. I've had it a couple of years now. It's decent.
Don't care.
Hashtag.
Someone asked, do you guys have any pets?
Aha, do I?
Little Phoenix, Reading, all reading. You got yourself some merch.
Yeah, love that.
You don't have
Message.
any merch left?
No.
Cat themed merch.
Imagine.
Cool.
I'll give out one more bit of merch after Little Phoenix, obviously. I don't.
And how do they get that merch?
How do they get? Great question, Joe. The way that they get that merch is by DMing us on Instagram, and yeah, we'll be in touch.
The label are gonna hate us for how much free stuff you're giving.
This is just,
away.
you know, it's like, you take your chances, you just DM us anyway, wouldn't you?
Yeah, no, but I've got a mental log of everyone who. So don't try and scam us, because otherwise you won't get merch and you will get a slap on the
And
wrist.
you're taking food out my daughter's mouth.
Yes, exactly. All that. I don't have any pets, never have, but I am thinking about getting a cat soon.
I had a dog. She was wonderful. She died.
She was Bella.
I've got a cat that I love very much. I'm very happy I get to speak about her in a public setting. Her name's Nala. She's a little half Bengal Burmese cross, and she's very weird, and I love her lots. And when I'm not with her, I miss her.
Very truthful.
Someone said you're a YouTuber in the making, Tommy.
You get merch. There we go. Check us on Instagram, Amaran. Tom's giving you some merch.
Okay, wait.
Come on.
The shirt off his back.
Let me find it.
Not the shorts either. Did anyone comment about the shorts?
No, no one gives a shit. No one cares about the shorts. Where is the? I saw it. I just scrolled past. Oh, it's great. It's floating in the blue. Yeah, you get some merch. Right, cool. That's the merch giveaway done. But keep the questions coming in.
I reckon we've got another 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's say another 5 minutes. Go to 1:45. What's your relationship with social media? I've never met them. Yeah.
I personally don't love it. It's funny because when you start a band and you start making music, I'm sure this is an issue for like everyone and some guys, but you don't realize how much of yourself you have to give away. And I sometimes get quite uncomfortable with that. But at the same time, it's a beautiful platform to be able to reach out and speak to people that want to be part of your community directly. And I love community. I really like people. So when social media turns into, real life relationships and community like it has for our band, then that's when I dig it.
What's the question? What's your relationship with social media?
Oh.
You can find out by liking and subscribing and following us on Instagram and me.
That is actually a good point, though, the like, share, and subscribe thing. If you're not a member of the Amberon FC on Facebook, then do go and check it out, because that's where
Henry gives away loads.
That's where I give away all of my wardrobe. I use Twitter for news. I use Instagram for memes, and that's about it, really. I don't really use Facebook anymore. And yeah, I'm not one of those people who's addicted to it or anything. If I'm on the loo or on a train, I'll scroll through Twitter and see what's going on in the world.
Yeah, I quite like going distance from it, and I find myself getting sucked in. I'd like to have more distance from it, but you can't really. Doing what we do, we kind of have to have this public presence, and Joe highlighted the positives, but you kind of need to have your own personal presence as well. So I have to have the app on my phone to do certain things through the band, and then I find myself getting sucked in. So I'd like to have more distance.
Any more questions?
One of those. Nice, that's good.
Yeah, what are people saying? Henry, tell us what people are saying.
We've got someone saying hi from Thailand.
Hey.
So I'm going to butcher that pronunciation. I'm not even going to try it. Get cancelled. Hello and welcome. We are only going to be here for 2 or 3 more minutes.
Before the requests.
Before the 2 hour of requests that I'm going to do.
I don't listen.
Any new artists you guys have heard recently that you like?
There's a band called Memorial, which I think are incredible.
Yeah,
really beautiful
worth checking out.
songwriters, really beautiful performers. I really dig that. We went to a Matilda Mann show recently. That was cool.
New. That's the difficulty.
Just because you just listen to Kasabian on repeat.
Yeah, mate.
I just listen to podcasts because I'm trying to get into podcasting.
Love that. True crime?
Let's, for the last 2 minutes, should we just, with the guys on the chat, brainstorm what your/our podcast will be about?
It doesn't matter. That's so secondary.
What are we going to talk about, though?
Exactly.
Oh, God.
People want to find out.
Enjoy the USP.
What else? What are your thoughts on fans getting tattoos with lyrics from your songs? If it makes you happy, if you like looking at it every day, do it.
Yeah, I don't think we'd encourage you to do it, but it's down to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we would never ask anyone to get our lyrics tattooed on them, for the record, if you're listening, Zuckerberg. If it means a lot to you, then
I've got one for Henry.
Yes.
What is the highest note you can play on a piano?
I can play.
Yeah, what's the highest note you can play?
No, that you can play but then also sing.
No, what's the highest note you can play?
Oh no, he's gonna make me sing it.
You've got to sing in your chest voice.
That is so high.
Okay, go highest note you can sing. You have to just do it first time.
I think it's about here.
Go.
No,
no, chest voice then.
Big swing. That is just genius, isn't it?
Near enough.
You nailed it. You heard it here first.
That. Let's podcast that.
Still think we should
Steve,
sing 5 octaves.
Shameless.
Yeah. Favorite podcast? Tom, you're the podcast king.
I would say my favourite, when you get that little buzz of there's a new episode out, it's probably a podcast called Maintenance Phase. I would strongly recommend listening to it.
Maintenance Phase.
Maintenance Phase, yeah. I like true crime stuff as well, so Case Files always a good one for me. And then probably my most listened to is an NFL podcast called Around the NFL, because they pump out episodes, and yes, probably just my favourite.
Yeah.
Oh, the reason I'm mentioning all of this is because I realise there's a difference in kind of global scale of this, but It's Always Sunny podcast is really good as well, and that's kind of newish. And they are these guys that have been creating together for 20 years now, 15 years now, and they've started a podcast, and it's very, very successful and very good because they have great chemistry and they're very funny, creative people, and that's kind of why I saw our podcast go. We could go through song by song.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
It wouldn't last very long, though. We'd have a very finite amount of episodes.
Well, we're going to be writing tunes till we're like 90 years old, right?
Yeah.
Just write more and then.
And more podcast episodes.
Exactly.
New season.
You heard it here first. Song.
Cash
by
Cow.
Amber.
Favorite book. Anyone got a favorite book? I'm not really a reader. I did read Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe, and that was a really good book, and it's very short.
I really enjoyed Where the Crawdad Sings recently, because there's a film of that.
Once more for the.
Where the Crawdad Sings, about a lady, a girl that lives in the swamp. Yeah, and then I saw that a film's coming out of it, and I can imagine it because the book was beautiful. You could smell the swamp in the words. It was cool.
Mr. Sparrow?
Oh. Total Guitar Magazine is my favourite book. The Beano Annual 2004. The Beano Annual actually was like my top 5 every year.
100%.
So much better than Dandy, though, right?
Dandy was getting a bit second rate. I'm trying to get back into reading more. So come back to me. I've got a favourite book, but come back to me. DM Henry to find out.
To find out what your favourite book is?
They'll give you some merch.
I won't. Don't bother DMing me for merch. How excited are you for the acoustic shows?
Very. That's a 10.
That's a 10 out of 10. We haven't played shows in a long time, and we have been looking forward to this. The Union Chapel one in particular, because we were supposed to play it approximately 20 years ago, but it just kept getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. It's a lovely venue and in a lovely city, and I'm very, very much looking forward to it. And the guys are too.
Yeah,
I speak for them now. I speak for them.
You like the mouth of Sauron.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Cool. What? Just fill the chat up with this. We'll leave it up for like a minute.
Yeah.
What are your favourite songs from the EP?
Yes. Yes.
Probably.
Yeah. So
you just chuck in what your favourite songs are,
and we'll rate your
choices
out of 10.
Yeah.
That would be just nice. Yeah. It'll be interesting to.
Yeah. A little.
Digging.
Oh, can we do a poll? Create a poll.
Yeah. Throw a poll.
Here we go.
Yes. No.
Favorite track on the start. 2. What are the choices?
The
start. No.
No. You should leave no in there.
Live.
Let's rubber.
I'm not going to type all of that out.
Yeah, just do the
Easy.
I miss you. Ask your community. So yeah, guys, thanks for the support. The poll is now up. Just for the next couple minutes.
And if you pick Henry's favourite, we already see what his favourite is. Okay, if you pick my favourite, I've already told you. I don't know. Henry's going to play Freebird.
I'm not going to play Freebird in its entirety.
Regardless of what gets voted, the favourite song, Henry will play Freebird.
Half Alive's in the lead at the moment.
With how many votes, Henry? 1.
It's 42% of 33 votes. So
that's great. Quick load of voting.
Yeah.
Half Alive.
Half Alive.
Love to hear that.
Hello from Ecuador, says
Sian Lenin. Hello.
Hi.
Just as an aside, as with all places, we would love to come to South America.
Make it happen.
So yeah, get together with your friends, and I don't know how they would manage that.
Petitions.
Yeah.
Petitions always work.
Petition your local mayor and see if they can bring us to Ecuador.
Right, what one? This is the final moment.
Half Alive, mate. It's got nearly 50% of the vote.
Wowzers.
Yeah.
That is something,
Really.
isn't it?
You should all stream all of the EP again just to check if
Yeah.
they are your favourites. And then like, subscribe, and comment below.
If you did vote, then listen to the EP again to double check that you got the right. You answered correctly. And if you didn't vote, I presume it's because you haven't listened to it. So go and give it a listen. Go and check that out.
Any last questions?
Any burning questions? Doesn't look like it.
Any nice final words from the people you can brighten my day with? Can we watch a film? We'll do a poll. What film should we watch tonight?
What's Joe's favourite song on the start?
It's my favourite song.
Yeah.
I hope so. That's great.
There you go.
Did you vote for it?
I did.
And Henry will play Freak.
Where can I listen to podcasts? Generally or ours? We don't have a podcast yet.
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 Wherever. Podcast, Apple Podcasts.
Sign up to our Patreon.
We can't really plug any in particular. Should we have a Patreon?
I'm not going to ask that. Can't be asked.
Yeah. Well, thanks, guys, for
Yeah,
spending
thank
time
you.
with us.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
You guys have a lovely
fun
rest of your
Sunday.
evening, and we'll see some of you at the shows. And we love you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of our community.
Remember to
Big love.
DM Henry about merch.
Yeah.
No. Legitimately, if you want merch today,
DM.
don't DM me, DM Amber Run. And then
And Henry, just so he
Yeah, just to make sure.
and also like, we don't do this often, and it's clear we're naturals, but we want you guys to kind of tell us if you'd rather we did this more often or if it was rubbish. Like just and we can do it more if you liked it.
yeah, we can do this more frequently, or if some of it was shit and some of it was good,
Yeah.
tell us how to improve
I need it for the podcast.
for the podcast. Right.
Big love, guys.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Goodbye. See you at the gigs if you're coming.